When I was young, I would always be anxious just before my school exams. I would have difficulty falling asleep the night before. During those difficult times, I'm thankful for my mom, who was always there for me, affirming and encouraging me with her words and warm hugs. Her words and actions calmed me down and gave me strength. My mom's words resided deeply in my heart and filled my mind as I grew up. Whenever I faced any challenge, I would remember her words of affirmation, which gave me the strength and confidence to overcome my challenges. However, I was not like my mom when I became a mom. I was harsh and critical to my children. I was also not tolerant of their mistakes. Discipline overrode affirmation and grace. My husband used to tell me that I was no longer a teacher in a classroom, which was a reminder to respond to my girls as a loving mother. But I didn't change and continued to be harsh and critical. After my daughter entered preschool, I realized something was not right. She was overly compliant and submissive to her friends. When treated unfairly, she would be too afraid to stand up for herself. At nursery too, the friends sitting near her were not friendly towards her. They would tell her, "I'm not going to be your friend." My daughter would feel totally helpless and rejected every time that happened. She would then try to please them by doing what they wanted her to do. At the parent-teachers meeting, her teachers expressed concern about her over-compliant and submissive nature. "What if she says yes to a wrong friend in the future?" the teacher asked. That was a wake-up call for me. I started to reflect on how my child had become so lack of self-confidence. I came to the realization that my overbearing and critical style of parenting had affected my daughter's self-confidence, causing her to respond to her friends in this way. In Proverbs chapter 12 verse 18, the words of the reckless pierce like swords, but the tongue of the wise brings healing. I asked God to give me the wisdom to speak words that bring healing and life to the hearts and minds of my children. I prayed for the strength to refrain from speaking words that will hurt my girls. Amazingly, after some time, I began to hug and kiss my children more and started speaking words of encouragement and healing to them. Thank you for being a loving daughter. Your sister is so blessed to have you. You are such a blessing to your friend. You are fearfully and wonderfully made by God. You are special. I've also started to affirm them in what they do. I love how you don't give up. I'm proud of you for always trying your best. I know you can do it with God's help. You will get there. As I continue to speak words that affirm and heal to my children, I could see their eyes beaming with more confidence. Instead of fear and anxiety, they feel secure in my love. Words that we speak to our children are very important. Our words can affirm them of their worth and help them overcome the lies that the world wants them to believe about themselves, like how much they don't measure up to the world's standards and the need to be like others. The words of the reckless pierce like swords, but the tongue of the wise brings healing. Are your words reckless and pierce like swords to your children? Or do you speak words of healing and encouragement to them? Will you affirm and encourage your children starting from today? Tell them how much you appreciate their effort and character, and how much you love and treasure them for who they are. Be the wise mom who speaks words of healing to your children. You can do it.